Okay. I'm hoping this is up and running. Oh my god, I can hear myself. I'm going to turn the volume off. Hello people, welcome in. Yes, that was actually legitimate background noise and everything. Welcome in people. Hey, it's lovely to see Sandra, Jasmine, Raichu. I actually saw some graffiti of Raichu while driving along the M4. It's somewhere in Brentford. So, lovely to have you all joining us, and I really hope this is a new setup on the stream for mobile streaming. We're using a different app on iOS. So we're streaming on iOS now, and I'm really hoping that it helps with the latency issues, the quality issues, and the signal issues. Nico, welcome to the stream. CeeLo, Jerry, lovely to have you both with us. And so far, it seems a-okay. Now, I've got a spare phone out to read the chat for you guys, but it is Dewpider Spotlight Hour, which means two things. First and foremost, it's due to rain at any given moment. So I have the umbrella, but we do hopefully want some weather boost. Because, Kyogre, if we get ourselves primaled, that will give us a nice little bit of extra boost, because of course Dewpider, I think it's a water bug type, from memory. Raichu, appreciate the support and the kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I did want to look up Dewpider itself, and we have quite a lot. I can't remember when the last one is from. They're all, I think, from Pokemon Go Fest London 2023. And this final one was actually an egg hatch from Australia. Look at that. I got something like 14 or 13 over the course of the Go Fest. So since 2023 August, I haven't had one. And that's because it's just not spawned at all. So we're not going to look at that. We want to look at the Pokédex. Would you mind showing me the Pokédex, people? That should be an easy number to remember. 1022 seen and only 308 XL candy. Of course, not triple, it's double. I wish it was triple dust. It's double dust. So we're going to whack down the star pieces and the incense in good time. Andrew Rugg, good to see you in the stream. Going out to look for the shinies today. Got the hundo of Phalanx at the weekend. Oh, very nice. I didn't get the hundo of Phalanx. Got quite a few shinies, but still got the Phalanx ready to trade. Nicely done. Been peeing down in Southam for 2 hours so far. It was raining earlier today, but it's due to hit us here at any even point. So, well, fingers crossed it alleviates for Spotlight Hour. But how's everyone doing? Hope we're good. Have we done some Dynamax bits and pieces already? Because if you missed it, I posted the video much earlier than usual today. It's up on the channel. I'm really hoping we don't have signal problems, because we're just streaming on a good old 4G, whatever it's called. EE, that's the network. Got the red Gyarados, lovely stuff. Shiny Gyarados, one of the best shinies, absolutely fantastic. And to be honest, I could give us some buddy hearts. Let's do some buddy hearts, why not? It does feel very weird actually. I'm looking at the stream and there's like no camera or anything like that. You guys have got to let me know how it is on your side, because this is sort of still testing some new bits and pieces. If this stream setup works nicely, then we're going to run with this for the future, because the amount of problems we were having with the old Android, dear God. Get our snapshot in the bag. Can't see you, but can hear you. Yeah, that is as expected. It won't be a face cam, but hey, it's just full on the game. Can you send me a gift? I can do, Minty, don't worry. I tend to prioritise the Patreon squad for the gifts, but it does mean I can actually do this. I can connect the Go++ while we're live streaming, finally, after however long. Still 8 minutes to go before Spotlight Hour kicks off here. And there's plenty of Dynamax spots, but we've already done our battles for the day, peeps. Telepathy, lovely to see you in the stream. And yes, everyone wish B. Jerry a happy birthday for yesterday. Is that my Squirtle? I think that's my Squirtle I abandoned in here. There we go. Oh, there's quite a few people in here now. Quite a few peeps. Good stuff. When I realised Parasect was shiny locked, I was so disappointed. Any evolution that doesn't have a mega potential isn't shiny eligible. Like, this is something I think a lot of people have discussed, and something that I feel is a bit ridiculous at this point in the game. How perhaps, you know, Charmander been shiny for forever, Charizard been shiny for a very long time as well, but Charmeleon, nuh-uh, can't be shiny in the game in the wild, apart from very select events like the what was it, the 7-year anniversary event, I think. Maybe you can only evolve to it. Have people had a chance to go and do the Dynamax bits and pieces? Because our Dynamax stuff so far is nothing fantastic from the raid battles today, I will say that. All fairly trash, but there's hope. There is very much hope. And what do we think about Dynamax Beldum being the next Dynamax boss, coming with the Psychic Spectacular? I think times. See nearby routes. We're not going to the shopping centre, we're doing that one. Lovely. We'll try Dynamax for the first time after work today. Very best of luck, Telepathy. So more Dynamax mons left in the spots, the easier it will be to take down. Yes, so basically, there are different stages of how many Pokemon will increase a damage buffer, really. So one Pokemon is stage 1, I think 2 to 4 gets you stage 2, and then it's a big jump to get through 3rd stage attack boost, or whatever it is. That will be 4 to 14 different Pokemon from trainers left in the power stop, and then obviously level 4 is 14 or 15 up and above. So there's quite a thing you can do, but if you're in a look up in the good areas or the city areas, you should be okay in terms of getting that attack boost. Got one XXL Dynamax Charmander. Lovely Sealer, that's fantastic. Probably one of the rarest things actually in the game, given they haven't been available for very long. Looking forward to Beldum. Do you think they'll boost it in the max gyms? We'll have to see, because I haven't heard of too many people getting the Dynamax shinies yet. I did see somebody comment on the video earlier today. They got a Hundo Dynamax, which is amazing. Five minutes. I was honestly expecting more issues getting the stream up and running, but so far, is the quality of the stream, is it visually okay for you guys? And audio-wise, how's the levels and everything? Because I'm just trying and testing this new app. My Floof, good evening to you. Lovely to see you in the stream. How's it going? Rainbow, honestly, so far, I don't care for Dynamax. That's entirely understandable. And to be honest, it does not affect any other aspect of Pokemon Go whatsoever. You can carry on playing Pokemon Go as you have been. It's a bit like the GBL system. You can play Pokemon Go and avoid the GBL system. You can completely avoid the Dynamax system if you really want to. I personally think it's okay just because, you know, it's kind of like a new battle format. As it turns out, peeps, the 1-star, or the first level of Dynamax battles, they are hysterically easy. There's literally no strategy needed at all, apart from perhaps doing super effective, you know, get your typings correct when you're taking down, for example, you want a fire type. If you can get a Charmander to take down a Bulbasaur, that would be preferable. But as turn-based wise, it's a bit like, it's not really the biggest deal in terms of getting a turn-based format in there. Melissa, oh, Melissa's got a nice birthday com day, as it turns out. Happy birthday for Ponytail com day. Fantastic. Freezing from time to time, I can see that. Oh dear. I hope it doesn't sort of lag too much, peeps. You have to bear with me, but if it stops and starts, I can kind of bear with that. This is trialing and testing. Paul Kilnear, something new to grind. Hundo Shiny Dynamax. Yeah, exactly. Hundos and Shiny for Dynamax. Bit of a mix-up, I like it. Fair dues. Susan the chat, hello. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Lincoln Prime avoiding right now, but hasn't started yet here. That's fair enough, over on the west coast. Still got a bit of time before it all kicks off. Hopefully you can get a nice birthday shundo, Melissa. That would be the ultimate prize. Best opportunity tasks. That would be the thing to do. Starting and stops bit comes back pretty fast. That's okay. Appreciate the feedback, people. I really do, because I sort of have it on my other phone here to just look, but priority is looking at chat, innit? So that's it. You guys can see the chat on the screen popping up. For me, it's on another device. Gonna head out. Andrew, good luck. Good luck for the spotlight hour. Audio keeps cutting out. I'll have to dive more into this application stuff with this app and everything. It's a bit of trial and test. Did we jinx it? I think we broke it. If it doesn't stream to the shorts format, then we're in a problem. I have to dive into it. It should do. Okay, well, it's 6 PM. We're going to see how this goes. Sandra, not a bad Charmander at all at the start. That's very weird. It should be streaming to the mobile shorts format because it's in portrait. If it doesn't decide to do it, God, it is getting very bad. I wonder why. It wasn't this bad when I was doing stuff earlier. Finally, the Dewpider have popped in. Oh dear. No. Why is it taking a battering now? Just as everything started to come together. The spotlight hour started, everything. Now it seems like the quality's gone and everything. It was absolutely fine earlier. No shorts format. Okay, I need to have a look at that. Very strange. Well, we'll push on for as long as we dare with the spotlight hour, people. We'll see how we do. I wonder if we'll find a purple spider. Also wondering if I need to get a phone fan. I can feel even though it's very cold and windy here, I can feel the phone is quite toasty on this one. Good sparkles for Dewpider. Thanks, CeeLo. This is a quality shiny. Should have really whacked down the old incense and a couple of star pieces. There we go. Okay, maybe we don't discuss the stream quality then. Let's just keep it between ourselves. I'm going to see how it goes. The tests I ran on this app seem to be absolutely fine. Mushroom, hello, good to have you back in the stream. How's it going? who doesn't have this shiny, actually? Because Dewpider, outside of the Go Fest of 2023, it was London and Osaka, I believe. Those two that ran over the same weekend. That was the best chance to get Dewpider. Outside of that, doing good. Got shiny Dynamax Charmander. There we go. That's the first shiny Dynamax Charmander I've heard of. Nice. Huge congratulations on getting that. That's fantastic. Still looking for the shiny as well. The thing is, I've got so many that can be traded from the Go Fest, but outside of that, it feels like Dewpider just disappeared from the game. Honestly, after those Go Fest in 2023, Dewpider vanished. Because 2023, then we had the Paldea event and the whole season of Paldea and all that jazz. And then it went into Christmas, where obviously a sort of water spider thing is not really very festive, unless they decide to put maybe I don't know, a present on its head. We get costume Dewpider. There we go, Jerry. Never found a shiny Dewpider, hoping Swallow blesses me. Fingers crossed, anybody who needs this one. That's the thing, it's been two very hyped Swallows back to back. Genuinely. Wooloo was fantastic. Day one of new season. Dewpider, quite a desirable shiny. There we go, Shawnee, welcome to the stream. What else we got in here? Pogo Joshi, hello, good to see you. Ah, you're the chap who I gave the Lucky Larvesta to. Good to see you in the stream. How are you doing? And that was quite a fluke trade. That was fantastic. Do a random trade with somebody and give them a Lucky Larvesta. But it's so hard to catch. It is one of those annoying Pokemon that's a bit of a problem to catch. I wonder if they've improved it, because I seem to remember it being very, very difficult, even at low CPs. Okay, we're approaching the area where usually the Samsung would throw a hissy fit. I want to see what happens here now. You can't remote trade in Pokemon Go. You have to be within 100 meters of somebody. What do we think of Dynamax Beldum coming out? I'm hyped for that. You know, new Dynamax is always cool. Very soon as well. Literally, what is it? A week or so after the original release of the whole Dynamax system. And to be honest, it's kind of right, because I'm pretty confident in saying most players who are playing the game right now actually played Beldum Community Day Classic. So they should have a bunch of candy and a bunch of XL candy if they want to add the max moves, etc. to them. Mark H, good to see you in the stream. And Bert Bar as well. There's this new phone, who this? Yes, we're live streaming through a different app on iOS at the moment. We've finally ditched the Samsung in favour of Apple. So we're trialling and testing a new format here. 2 weeks of Dynamax Beldum. Exactly, it's quite funny. You're going to be able to get Dynamax Metagross. Oh, we've got a tiny spider. That's very cute. Won't squash that one with a slipper. You're going to get Dynamax Metagross before Mega Metagross comes to the game. That's a very funny point, Charlie. Or was it CeeLo? Sorry. See the C squashed together. And actually being able to run my Go++ while streaming. It's fabulous. What do we think? Should we do a Kyogre raid? What do we think? Should we remote into Darby Russ's raid? Dynamax raids have properly started now. Aye, 10 AM over in the West Coast. Can properly avoid them now. What's spider phobia called? It's arachnophobia, isn't it? We could call it arachnid phobia. It's the evolution of this thing. Really wanted to use Dynamax in raids and PvP. They do. It would have been really nice if we could do. I do think special events they'll probably allow it in the future to be able to use Dynamax Pokemon in PvP, possibly in raids as well. But keeping them isolated because they're just kind of going to be OP. Really, even the small ones, the little ones we've got at the moment. Shiny boosted. Dean, it is not a shiny boosted Spolhour. Spolhours are never shiny boosted unless the Pokemon itself is specifically shiny boosted. So we're running with a regular 512. 1 in 512. Does anybody remember, Mushroom actually got a good point here that it just made me think of. Do you remember we had the battle weekend where you were able to put Mega Pokemon into Master League PvP? So you could have one Mega in your team. Maybe they do that in the near future with a battle weekend. Say, hey, you can bring one Dynamax Pokemon into your stuff. See, I think that's okay, Dean. Happy to provide an answer to the question. I'm hoping that we get a shiny boosted Spolhour soon, because it's been a very long time. I think technically Wooloo was a boosted spawn, or a boosted shiny for the last event, because so many people got so many. So I think that might have been slightly boosted. But a proper boost, a 1 in 64, what could we see? There's quite a few shiny potentials. David Fan, how many Shundos do you have? I think I have 13 or 14 to my name. I do have a Shundo collection video up on the channel if you want to go and have a look at that, but it's now a little bit outdated because since recording it earlier this year, I got a further, what, 3 or 4, I think. I was very lucky at the beginning of summer. June was very much, or the whole June-July season was very much the older Shundo season for me. You're going to be doing PvP soon, Milo. Once I've got things sorted out in the flat and everything with the renovations and God knows what's going on, currently working on finalising my new setup and everything, maybe we could do some PvP, you know. I think I did ask in a previous stream who wants to see me getting very, very angry while doing PvP, because it's bound to happen. Come on. Okay, so far looks like we're all okay. I do like the fact we've got rainy boost in game though. That's quality. I want to see a PvP stream. If we can make that work, that'd be good. I need to configure. What would be best, people? What would you prefer to watch a PvP stream? Would you prefer to watch it in kind of the shorts format? Would you prefer to watch it in the old regular live stream format? Because I need to figure out how to get this app going to the shorts feed. It doesn't want to do it. Apparently Keldeo is better than Mega Lucario. No, yes, it is. What's hysterical is both forms of Keldeo, even the one that's not in the game, they're better than Mega Lucario. The thing that stings actually the most, I looked this up, you know, Metagross used to be number 3 or number 2 in terms of steel types. Now it's number 11 or something. Metagross has fallen from the steel type meta so hard. Same with Katana. Katana used to be the 2nd best grass type. Now it's like 9th. You think, why? Why did they do these Pokemon so dirty? Such a shame. Lana Jam, hey, lovely to see you as always. Thanks very much for the Shundo or Shiny Luck from Trinidad. Hope all is well with you. PvP live stream would be fun. Probably a Samsung so we could see the anger. But I should be able to live stream to the shorts format from my desktop, so we could plug into the old desktop setup we used to run back in the day and stream from there. So we can be angry from home while having access to a coffee machine. It'd be great. Or we could just go to a coffee shop and live stream PvP and get very angry while everybody else is very confused as to what's going on. I'd like to watch you battle PvP viewers. Let's see. Valor dude, good to see you in the stream. I see Newcombs, my dude, is in the stream. Hey, lovely to see you, mate. How are you? Happily sitting on 95.2 mil dust. But bro, you're getting so close to the 100 mil. I think you've got to keep grinding. You got this spot hour, you've got Ponytail Comday for the triple dust. I want to see you hit 100 million. Because that would be, not that 95.2 million isn't an insane amount anyway, but come on, 100 million? What a number. Remember the home live stream feels like 1,000 years ago. It kind of was 1,000 years ago, to be honest. Very long time ago. Speaking of several thousand years ago though, if you haven't gone to see my Stonehenge video, where Mark, Ian and JT and I road tripped over to Stonehenge to go and find Stonehenge, please do so. Go and have a look at the road trip video. It's a funny one, it's really good vibes. No, I need to have a bit more of a casual attitude on this one. The 2 spotlight hours where we took it chill, we got the shinies. Fantastic video. Thank you very much, Sandra. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Now, guys, for anybody who's watched it or who commented on it, really appreciate the support. Because the £24 was put on the ticket and 53 quid on petrol. There's actual monetary value on that. Getting over there. Ultimus Elite, good to see you as always. How's it going? What's this? That heap of rocks hasn't changed a bit since I was there. Technically it has. It's been vandalised once by a bunch of Stop Oil protesters. And they threw a bunch of orange paint over it. And they said, don't worry, it's not toxic, it's not whatever. But without realising this kind of just paint in general was a bit toxic, particularly to the lichen and moss, etc. that's on the stones. So technically, it has changed. It's been vandalised and cleaned. Let's go. Do we miss any shinies? Unfortunately, no. So far, no shiny Dewpider. The last shiny Dewpider I got was when I got them for the first time, back in August of 2023 with London Go Fest. I think that's when most people got their shiny Dewpiders. They went to either London or Osaka. Because I ended up with 14 from that Go Fest. I know I traded one away to somebody. This is just in the UK. It's in the UK at the moment because it's spot hour between 6 and 7 p.m. your local time. So for us here in the UK, it is 6:17, as you can see from the timer that is in the top left corner with the red box. That's the time of day it is. Stop Will protesters are second most hated people. I put them right up there. That's why I gave them my vote on the podcast to put them into room 101. I don't like them gluing themselves to motorways and all this kind of stuff, because it's one of the daftest form of protests you could possibly have. 14 oh my. Dewpider was very, very happy to be sparkly during London Go Fest. Looks like I need a trip to Ealing sometime. Lucky with you and Francesco now. Are you lucky friends with Francesco? Well, is it again, Mike, or not? Because I know we missed our trade at Global because I wasn't in Kensington Gardens right until the afternoon. No shiny either. Maxi Merce, good to see you, by the way. Still a bit of time to go, but yeah, the XL candy grind is lovely. In fact, let's see how much we're getting. Because Dewpider, not only is it weather boosted now, but it should be boosted by Primal Kyogre Tier 3. Well, at least there's one XL candy, that's something. We started on 308 XL. Got 4 shiny Dewpiders in Sendai this year. Derek, very nice. I forgot it was a spawn in Sendai, actually. Because honestly, outside of the kind of the Go Fest events, Dewpider is very rare. You really don't see it that much. Come on, let's see if we get some spawns. Well, after we've done one lap, I think we may switch tacks a little bit. Devs are employed, yes. And protesters are just people who have nothing else left to do. That's what I feel. Particularly if it's something like this. There are ways to go about doing a protest. Some are done right, some are done wrong, but the Just Stop Oil peeps, oh my god. It's like, oh, let's cause maximum disruption. And the famous clip that you see all over the internet is somebody saying, why are they stopping this oil tanker on the road? You know, oh, well, they're trying to cause maximum disruption. Like, yeah, but it's cooking oil. Cooking oil in a tanker, not petroleum. We got a singular Zygarde cell, which is better than nothing. And we can pay a visit to Matteo and see what he's going to hand over to us. Jim, hello. How's it going over your way? Let's say ciao to Matteo. Select the bandstand, let's go for that. We'll add a nice little sticker. Love that video. Yeah, so do I. Oh my goodness, it is very windy. Ooh, a nice Japanese gift, that's cool. If it's a bit windy, folks, I apologise. It's just the UK. Let's complete the route and see what we're going to have to offer. Sadly, nothing great in terms of rewards, but let's shiny check the little cluster here. 1/3 of the spotlight hour is done. Coming to MJ, we're lucky as well. Yeah, see, Mike, you've got to trek over to New Jersey as well. Are you still adding for Kyogre Radar tomorrow? Need more candies? Yes, I am indeed. Yes, so thank you very much, actually, Mushroom. Very good point and segue on that one. If you're wishing to join for Kyogre Radar tomorrow, I'm going to be adding people on the back of the Phalanx Raid Day video. So you can go and drop a comment on the Phalanx Raid Day vlog. Include your in-game name and your friend code. Quite a few people have already done so, which is great. But it is kind of like the final chance to properly go after Kyogre. Because I think they switch over on either the 14th or 15th of September. So Groudon will be coming in next. And I will say, Groudon is the one I'm going to be chasing. Way more than Kyogre. Need the Shundo. Managed 15 minutes before the heavens opened. Oh my goodness me. More West Country way, yes. Bit of rain. We were expecting that any moment, to be honest. Hence I have the umbrella with me. Playing at home now with coffee. Lovely. Coffee in the older commas. Enjoy, Jim. Enjoy the coffee. Okay. Is there anything interesting? There's a Pineco raid. That's the only raid on the nearby? Oh my days. I mean, do you know what? Sure, let's go and do it. I don't mind. I haven't used my daily pass yet, so... Why not? Let's go and use it. By the way, folks, if you're new here, if you can hit that like button and that subscribe button, that would be smashing. Managed to level 50 my Kyogre, thank God for that. Well, nice one, Paul. Good stuff. Level 50 Kyogre will do the business, for damn sure. Hop on a train to NJ. Good stuff, Mike. Fantastic. Waiting for the max battle days to come. Yes, that's such a good point. Because the thing is, we do have another raid day scheduled, I think in October from memory, and it'd be very interesting to see if they do a max battles raid day. That could be quite a cool new format, or sort of a same format with a different mechanic. That'd be very interesting. What's this, Derek? Do you plan on maxing any Shadow Conkeldurrs? Raid nerf changes stuff them. Yeah, they stuff them a little bit with Terrakion, etc. They're still good, but I haven't actually had a good one at all yet. So I'll still chase them, because the reality is the meta's shifted only a certain way that now Keldeo, which my one Keldeo, and not everybody has Keldeo because it was only available once through a paid ticket research back in 2022, I think. So not everybody has it. It's a pretty... Mine's really bad IVs. Mine's horrendous IVs. So I don't plan on maxing my Keldeo anytime soon. Of course, you can't trade them because it's a mythical from the research. So, hey. Fabulous. Job done. See you for raids tomorrow. Is it 5 remotes? Yes, Mushroom. 5 remotes. Fantastic. I'm sure I'll see your comments, and I'll be adding people tomorrow afternoon, that's for damn sure. I'm in London in a few weeks, actually, Milo. A friend has a concert in London. It's slap bang in the middle of the research day. Oh, very nice. Is that the Persimmon and Orangaroo research day, which is coming up? Because that event, I cannot wait. Definitely going to go ham for those research tasks. Who we got in here? We got Angus. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. How's it going? And Jacqueline, welcome in as well. Following you after all the JT videos. JT's done me a world of good, honestly. Thanks for popping on over and taking his advice and everything and coming to visit the channel. Really do appreciate it. And honestly, it was so fun having him over for a bit of the Gen 8 bits and pieces and the Stonehenge and stuff. It's like, yes, I got a Pokemon Go grind buddy. Alright, can this be the bronzed? It's weather boosted, so 741. No idea if that's good at all. This was my nemesis in London, only managed to snag one. Oh, Jim, was this the Dewpider? That's harsh. I know, like, the new shinies for Go Fests can either be really good to you or really bad. I heard so many horror stories of Dewpider for peeps at London and Osaka. Need them both. There we go. Only get an hour and a half to grind. 2-star. In the bin you go. Fabulous. There we go. Yeah, we're about halfway through the old Spol hour. Not too long left to go. No shiny as of yet, and no idea on the old IV front. We'll do a little 4-star check at the end of the day, because, of course, now that it's weather boosted, we won't be able to get a Nundo, which is somewhat of a shame. It would be nice to be able to pick up a Nundo Spider, but hey, it could be worse. Could actually be raining. Tomorrow I can have a Kyogre invite. Angus, I recommend if you pop a comment onto the Phalanx Raid Day video with your in-game name and your friend code, that will be great, because then that basically means I can give you a tag, and what I do is I prioritise the Patreon folks, but the people I add from YouTube comments, they get a raid hour tag, so I can search nice and easy for that, rather than having to search for individual users, as it were. Short one liquid shiny during global. Hopefully it'll come back round for Halloween. It definitely will do. And I still think we need a Litwick costume, honestly. It'd be great to have a Litwick costume. Although it looks like, peeps, we might be getting a Froakie Halloween costume. Having a look at the Pokemon Center stuff and all that jazz. It'll be interesting to see what they do this year for Halloween. Are they going to drop Mimikyu? Are they going to drop Sinistee? Because obviously Sinistee, more Generation 8 theme, but Mimikyu has been waiting for the Halloween event for so many years at this point, and they've not dropped it. And now they kind of have more Peko in the code with its differing moves depending on its form change in battle. Mimikyu follows that format, so it would be cool to have it in. On your list, I believe. I'll have a look, Angus. Restart JT, we both had awful luck on Phalanx. Was 0 for 36, but finished with 2 and 41. So, Birdbar, the shinies came in very late for you. I wasn't as mad as JT getting up at 3 AM to do the invites. I needed my sleep, but yeah, the Phalanx in-person raids were good. I think I only got 1 shiny from the 20 remotes that I did, but the other 8 shinies were all from in-person raids, so in-person raid luck was good. What's this Tekka, by the way? This is 78 and not shiny. On the raid day, Jesus, you are owed a Phalanx big time. I think you're owed a Shundo Phalanx, to be honest. Hopefully it pops into field research or something along those lines and you can get it. Turns out it was worth it for JT because he got the huge shiny. Yes, he did. He did get... The huge shiny was his first one I seem to remember. I mean, size shinies are always fun, to be honest. Just asking, do you have a Skidoo to trade? I do. I have a good collection of Skidoo waiting to trade, Sandra. So if you ever see me at an event or something, you can always ask for a Skidoo. I think I've got about 30 or 40 still in storage because I know how difficult they are to come by. Come on. Oh, there we go. Thank you, CeeLo. Mod Squad to the rescue with the old quick catch video. The thing with the quick catch stuff now is because they changed how the berry and Pokeball selector interact on the game. So it's a little bit of a different movement compared to how it is in that video. So rather than going to the side, it still works, but you can see the Pokeball wants to go up, not just sideways. It kind of wants to go further up the screen. So I find it's easier to sometimes just go up on the screen and throw. So if you drag the selector up rather than across the screen, it might work better. Let's complete the route. Completed. Fantastic. Beast Camera, good to have you back in a stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Angus got 3 in front of JT. He wasn't getting. He was actually feeling bad at the point. I don't think you were the only one, Angus, to be fair. Having looked at JT's video, he seemed to be clicking a lot of shinies for other people. not necessarily getting any for himself, but that's sometimes how the events go. Kevin, good to see you, dude. How are you doing? So far, Spol Hour is rainy boost, but not raining IRL, so that's a massive win. No shiny as of yet, but hey, it is what it is. Not always expecting the shiny luck on these Spol Hours, with them being a full odds ratio. I could have activated Spatial Rem, but I kind of want to save some Stardust, having burnt so much over the weekend with Roar of Time and Spatial Rem to get the Stonehenge, etc. I need to gain a bit of dust back. Anybody going to upgrade to the iPhone 16? I'm sure there are a few peeps. Not me personally, although I would like to. Well, that's landing very soon, isn't it? Although I did get a text from EE talking about upgrades. You're on my list. Angus, I seem to remember your in-game name is the same as your name you've got here in chat, is it? Or very similar? So looking forward to Kyogre Raid Hour. It's all good. It's more the Zacian that will be at the beginning of October. That's going to be a spicy one. Is this a fighting grunt? It is a fairy grunt. That's something. Let's put Stonehenge in there, get a buddy hop. Yeah, it might be one more number, but very similar. Okay. I'll make sure to give you the tag, Angus. Can't wait for Zacian Raid Hour. Me too, Kevin. Me too. In fact, I think everybody. All of us. Now, I've done this because, Alolan Vulpix, why not? I'm fairly confident I'm going to get the Snubbull. If there's a Snubbull in the fairy lineup, I always get it. No matter what I'm doing. Whether it's Marwile with a Shadow Shiny potential, whether it's Ralts with a good IV, potential, want to get a good one. Come on, it's going to be... Don't give it the Snubbull. It's going to happen. On this very windy... This is much more like autumn weather. Welcome to the UK, people. And... Oh no, my goodness me, I actually got the Alolan Vulpix. Can you believe it? So excited for the Halloween event and in Florida Disney World for it, or Mushroom. That would be quite the experience, particularly with the visual changes they always do to the overworld. Oh my god. The wind. Wind noise intensifies. I was just hoping they removed purified gems from the game and the enraged mechanic out of the games. I couldn't beat Shadow Marowak because of never becoming subdued. I think there's a lot of issues with the Shadow raids after that Shadow Lugia raid weekend. So they haven't fixed them. They'll get around to it, but honestly, you're going to have to avoid some Shadow 3-star raids, because unless you get a decent number of people who can put their gems into it, they're going to be problematic and you won't be able to solo the likes of Lapras, etc. Ooh. Mushroom said they're going to Florida. Somebody's trekking over to Florida for the old Halloween period, which is really, really cool. Not disclosing coordinates. Thank you very much, Charlie Lucy. We don't condone spoofing here. We're doing things legit. Play the game as it's intended to do so. Get you out doing some steps. What happens if you transfer your Dynamax Pokemon? I don't think you are able to transfer certainly specific Dynamax Pokemon. Like I think I saw somebody try to, or heard of somebody trying to transfer their research Wooloo and Squovet Dynamax, and it wouldn't let them. So maybe they're a bit like Mythicals at the moment. Certainly those ones were. The ones you get from the battles, I think perhaps you could transfer them. Personally, just to avoid, I've favorited all of the Dynamax Pokemon I've got and created the tag. Eventually down the road we're going to have to transfer the Dynamax stuff. But for now, just favourite them and make sure they don't get transferred. That's the best way. Philip, hey, congrats on the shiny Dewpider. Dewpider, not sure what the odds are. Philip, they are very much a full odds. 1 in 512, so the fact that you got that, fantastic. My friend accidentally traded me his, and I deleted them because I didn't realise either. Oh dear. I'm sure they count as a special trade as well. But I think the thing is, if you find yourself without any Dynamax Pokemon, probably best to talk to Niantic support, maybe, or wait for a bug fix or something along those lines. I don't think you can transfer them, but certainly they want some research, unless, CeeLo, you were trading the Wooloo and the Squovet. It's unclear. Do you know what, since it's a bug-themed Spotlight, we're going to do the bug-themed Grunt. Maybe we can get the Shadow Shiny potential on the old Scyther. No, it's... Oh my god, it's Dwebble. No! No, 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 no. Get out of here. Get it done. Once this Hope Reshiram and Zekrom return to raid sometime soon. They're always a really good raid boss rotation, those. They haven't been in for a fair while, but they tend to come back around during December through to January. It seems to be when they put the old Gen 5 legendaries in there. Like 2 or 3 years in a row, they've put Zekrom and Reshiram going through December into early January, and then Curem sort of to fill in January as well. So yeah, I definitely agree. I need a Shundo. Shundo are both of them. How's this? Did you get the Wild Unknown at St James's Church after the meetup ended? Where was that? Or when was that, Angus? Sorry, because we dipped off and we had to get the train back to Ealing. So yeah, we didn't get the Wild Unknown. What unknown letter was it? Very nice catch. Very nice catch that anybody managed to get it. BT Grinds, lovely to see you joining the stream. How's it going? Hope all's good with you. Dynamax Squirtle smokes the Charmander. Yeah, if you, to be honest, that's what I said it in my video, but Burbar, you're very right. The Dynamax battles, certainly this stage 1 of them, which costs 250 max particles to enter, they're a bit like a 1-star raid in the sense that it doesn't matter particularly what you take in, because they're just so easy. It might play a bit better to use some strategy, etc., when you get to more advanced Dynamax battles, but I don't think they're going to be making an appearance anytime soon. Because now they've got the Dynamax functionality in there. Oh my goodness me, Pokemon and Niantic have just been like, right, that's us sorted for the next 10 years with Dynamax releases and everything. They can drop new Pokemon, they can drop a new Dynamax Pokemon raid boss per event. Something along those lines. Which is quite hysterical. It was Q. Oh, nice. Yeah, because I had to trade for... not had to. Chaz very kindly offered a Q Unknown to me in a trade. Q Unknown's quite the rare spawn. Nice. After he left anyway. Oh, sorry. So you didn't get it either. Damn. That's such a crazy spawn. Did one Zekrom last year from for a Dex entry. It's a 2-star. Needs to come back to get a better one. Zekrom is still quite a good Pokemon to have, even though it's not as good in the electric type meta as it once was after this whole raid boss change that's gone on, or the should I say the move speed update. I think Reshiram is still dotted around as well. Birdbar, see you tomorrow for some purple orca raids. Have a great rest of the day, dude. And that's it. Ran after it. Okay, so did you get it? Tekka, by the way, I've still got none caught 47. What's this? Is this talking about Dewpider? Because Dewpiders are full odds. Full odds shiny. It's not like a com day. You won't be getting 1 in 25 shiny rate on it. Renoir, yes, we're seeing Mindfu in the wild. I've seen 1 or 2. They're nice and rare, but they're a very rare, cool spawn with a shiny potential. So yeah, 100%. Love to see those. Nearly a Nundo unknown. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Heatran moved up the fire category. Nice to know. With a couple of hundos in the boot, that's great. Heatran got that move update with Magma Storm, and obviously now with a little bit of a buff on, was it Fire Spin or something? Great stuff. Love to see it. Do you keep PvP IV Pokemon? I actually do, yes. Even though I never use them, or should I say I haven't used them yet, but I do have quite a lot of PvP ranked Pokemon for Great League and Ultra League, etc. $76 of the other Pokemon. But what other Pokemon? What's the other Pokemon though? Caught 45 normal Dewpider and 0 shiny. So that's it. If you caught 50 Pokemon, 50 Dewpider and Spolare, very unlikely to have the shiny. If you're getting the shiny during Spolare in any way, it's very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. We'll see how many we've checked, because we started on 1022 seen, so we can have a look and see how we've done this Spolare.
Yeah, no, but then I just started doing caution.
Got 15 minutes left to go, Pete, so 3/4 done. Keep wanting to go to research or so. Great videos this week, Milo. Thank you very much, BT Grinds. Appreciate the kind words, and well, thank you very much for watching them and supporting them. The vids with JT chasing the shinies, etc. It's a really fun week. About to go and hit up like 10 Dynamax raids near me. I think the maximum you can do is 4 per day, unless you buy the max particles in the shop. So yeah, the free max particles gets you to 4 raids. But I don't know. It's a bit like a raid pass or a remote raid pass. If you feel like you want to do some more, you can buy the particles and do some more. It's very tempting to do, but I'm going to try and hold off for now, since they're only the Kanto starters. Didn't know that's just mean. It's called friendly information. Friendly information. My recommendation for the Dynamax stuff is everybody goes and gets one of the Gen 1 starters, so you've got one of each different typing. And then after that, it's kind of just like, hey, go for anything you fancy. Because for today's video, I did 2 Bulbasaur, a Charmander and a Squirtle, but I didn't do any of the Squovet or Wooloo raids. Surely not worth Dynamax raids for now. I honestly think you can do the free stuff, you know. It's very easy to go around because there's quite a few power spots dotted around. They're quite common, so you can go and collect the max particles for the day for free. You can do your explore 2 kilometers. That gets you some more max particles. And just do the battles for free. I'm not sure I paid for the max particles yet. It might be worth it when there's something better. But we've got that thing of the Dynamax battles are kind of their own infinite loop. So you need Dynamax Pokemon to battle in Dynamax battles so that you can catch Dynamax Pokemon. So that then you can get better Dynamax Pokemon to then take on even stronger Dynamax Pokemon. It's just a sort of endless loop, really. Where should we go? Let's wander down the straight path, shall we? Oh, why not? Did my 4 for the day on the bus. Oh, sorry, so you're... The free ones, shall we say, are just out. Nico, do I attempt transferring the Dynamax Wooloo from the research? I would avoid transferring Dynamax Pokemon as of yet, until you've got yourself kind of like a comfortable amount. Just for now, to be honest, until things get sorted, because it's only day 1 of them being in the game. There's bound to be a few problems. Pokerets, hey, good to see you. How's it going? Good evening. Waiting for Gmax Eternatus. You're going to be waiting a very, very long time. A very long time indeed. We've got Elise in chat. Welcome in. Here at the eastern part of Norway, it's pouring down with rain. Oh dear. Came home from sitting in the bus across Oslo doing Spotlight. How was the bus grind? How was the bus for Spotlight session? Because that's one of the best ways to play, is get somebody else to do the driving for you. That's why JT and I and Paul jumped on the hop-on hop-off bus to go and do the tourist kind of route, to do the bus grind for the Wooloo and Squovet, and it worked. We got the Squovet shiny, which is fantastic, and the Wooloo on that one. Very nice indeed. I'm 0 for 554 on Unknown shiny. It's my favourite shiny. I hate RNG. The problem with Unknown is you've got to get very lucky on those specific events. The tours and the Go Fests, even the city safaris, those are your best options. The live events for Unknowns are kind of the way to go. Gmax Eternatus. I think you're right, Mushroom. Considering we still haven't had Mega Mewtwo, so they haven't even got through all the Megas into the best Megas. Gmax Eternatus is going to be like the end game for the Dynamax battles. Before they'll have to bring in the terrestrialization stuff probably before that, which would be interesting to see how that goes. Both buses and the trams are perfect for grinding Pokemon in Oslo plus Pokestops. Nice. I haven't ever played Pokemon Go in Oslo. I would like to go and try. The last time I was in Oslo, God, was it before Pokemon Go came out? Or maybe it was just after, I think. Gmax Trubbish, anyone? The thing is if you do the Dynamax tutorial, which I'm sure quite a lot of you have done, it does mention Gigantamax being available through this format. So this battle system will be how we get Gigantamax stuff in Pokemon Go. So that's kind of one way to view it, is you're preparing your Dynamax Pokemon to then take on Gigantamax later in the format of the game, I guess. Have we got V2 Ostata? Welcome to the stream. Bit late, but I'm here. Hey, no worries. No problem turning up late to the stream. Absolutely all good. Hope everything's good with you. We've got 7 minutes of Spol Hour left. Hopes of a shiny? Slim. Slim at best. But folks, I'm going to put it to you. Do you want to see a Dynamax battle done on stream? Because, I mean, for the sake of stream and content, I'm very prepared to drop a little bit of Pokecoin action onto the Max Particles to take on a Max battle for something. Not quite sure what's available. Is this a Wooloo battle? It is. It's a Wooloo battle. We could do the Wooloo battle if you fancy. There's just so many things now that lets you upgrade Pokemon. The thing is, at least the Max Pokemon, they're only like 3 stages. So you got stage 1 to unlock it. Stage 2 is candies and Max Particles. Then stage 2 to 3, I think, is XL Candy. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. That's fair enough. Some yeses. Let's have a look at the power spots. We've got Wooloo. That's a very unfortunate power-up spot. Divorced parents. That's not ideal. Do we... It's just a lot of Wooloo and Squovit around, so we're going to do the Wooloo because the Wooloo's a funky shiny, if not... Oh, Jim, thank you very much for the super chat there. That's a lot of Max Particles we dropped in there. Do you know what? Just for you, Jim. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to go for the 2,400 pack. Thank you very much for the supercharged dono on that one. Really appreciate it. You're too kind. What's this? Are they going to do a safari in Europe this year? It doesn't look like it, unfortunately, because they've announced we've got the Jakarta one, then we've got the Incheon one for South Korea, and then the 2 that are happening on the same weekend are confirmed: Sao Paulo in Brazil and Hong Kong. Because they've announced those so far ahead, those at the beginning of December, I have a horrible feeling that they're going to skip on Europe this year, which is a shame. Get you one last minute. We'll try for the spawns. Let's try for the Dewpider first, and then we'll circle back and do the Dynamax. What's this? Welcome to Oz at any time. Show you around the city and good for Pokemon grinds. Thank you very much, Elise. I appreciate the offer. Really do. Yeah, it's been a long time. I think I was in Oslo in either 2016 or 2017. I forget which one. Jim with the 20 British pound. Exactly. British pound sterling. Thank you very much once again. Hate this cap on Max Particles. I do as well, but in a way, it kind of keeps it level, because, yeah, it's a company, it's a game. They have to manufacture an income some way. But it also means that people who have a crazy number of power stops in the city can't then just rinse the Max Particles every day to stock up, versus somebody who's in a more rural location who may only have 1 or 2 or even perhaps none. They have to do the walking 2K to get them. Are you close to the collector card shop in London? I have no idea. Really sorry, I don't know. Because I'm not really a TCG guy, so I honestly have not a clue. I don't know, where is it? Do you know where it is? I don't know. Maybe I could tell you. So I'm not too far away from a lot of places in London, to be honest. Need a city safari in Canada someday. I do think Canada will get a main event again. It's been a while, to be honest. But I really would like to see something in Europe, because it's such a shame having no city safari in Europe. Whereas last year they did quite good coverage. They had obviously APAC covered, then they had Barcelona, and then it was Mexico City. So they have kind of one in each area, whereas now there's 2 in APAC, and then, yeah, 1 in the Southern Hemisphere, which is insanely good, and then 1 for Hong Kong. which would be very, very cool to see. Next time there's a live event in the UK, I'm going. Let's see. I'm seeing rumours of people wanting to see London or something in the UK come back, because of course we had Liverpool way back in 2021. I wouldn't mind something in the UK, and hopefully then they could say, Pokemon UK and the Incensed Podcast represent. Since we are the UK crew. Unova Tour is still up in the air, exactly. But I honestly think the tours will stick with being in America. It's kind of just easier for Niantic, which I understand. I do understand that. Is there space in the gym? Where do we think, people? Where would you like to see a live event? I don't think we're going to get that last minute shiny. Unfortunately. It's looking like a shiny-less Dewpider Spot Hour. Which is just how things go sometimes. No last minute one. Bit of a shame. We're seeing Florida. Florida's been one that I've heard mentioned at other events as well. It'd be quite cool. Sweden would be nice, yeah, 100%. UK Unova Tour. That's 7 o'clock, people. No Spotlight Hour shiny, but that's fine. Any 4-star? No 4-star at all. And none of these would be good for PvP, but we did get ourselves well over 300 XL candy, which is nice. And honestly, a good chunk of Stardust too. But to finish up, people, let's burn some max particles and jump into the Dynamax Wooloo. And we're going to put in the Dubwool first and hit ready on it. Also, it'll be great for Pokemon events. London, Manchester, Dublin. London definitely will get probably another one in the somewhat distant future, I think. Absolutely. Ottawa, Ontario would be good for location. Somewhere in Canada would be nice. Here we go. We're using Dubwool versus Wooloo. I have no idea if I dodged it at all. There we go. We've picked up some max energy. So the thing is, for all of the hype of them saying that this is a turn-based one, it's not really turn-based. I don't see it as being a turn-based. It's kind of just spam around, but it's a different battle system. That's cool. Okay, we're Dynamaxing the old Dubwool. Let's go. Fingers crossed for a Wooloo shiny. Look at that. Sheep versus sheep. Max strike. Bam. One hit KO. Sorry, Wooloo. It's got such a sad face. And there we go. One Dynamax battle to complete the day. We've got ourselves a Wooloo XL. We can choose to drop something in the old thing. I'm going to pop the Bulbasaur in. Why the hell not? 2 Golden Razzes. Let's see. What else we got? How was hanging out with JT? Did you guys have a sleepover? He stayed over at Francesco's place, but he was hanging out with me quite a lot of the time. We had got a lot of food together, some editing sessions, great chats. It was honestly fantastic to have him over my neck of the woods. Genuinely fantastic. They said there'll be more strategy, but there's still a lot of tapping. Exactly, particularly these lower level Dynamax things. Not shiny Wooloo, unfortunately, but 382. I have no idea of the old level 20 of this thing. Let's get it caught and see. Nice, excellent throw. So I think there'll be more strategy implemented on the higher ranked max battles. When we get to the things maybe the equivalent of a 3-star or a 5-star. Ooh, kind of a dirty 3-star. But hey, could be worse. We've picked up ourselves another Dynamax Wooloo, which is fantastic. Let's give it the Dynamax tag just to keep it safe. Brown Time is coming at the end of September to meet for Pokemon Go Community Day. Yes, I heard he's doing he's sort of trekking around the Nordic countries, which is great. Very good. He's always travelling around, isn't he? So great. We're saying, how many Dynamax Pokemon do we have now? I think I have about 9. 9 of them or so. Got the 3 from the research, did the 4 battles, technically 5 now. So actually 8. 8 of them we've got, I think, now. But now I can feel the rain's coming. Perfect timing for old... the good old time to end the stream, because I've got to go back, have a bite to eat, and host the podcast. It's my show this week, so there's a lot of prep and pressure riding on this one. Didn't know you could dodge, so I'll do that next time. Honestly, I don't know if you can dodge properly. I tried dodging, I have no idea if I did. It doesn't say it as far as I can see. But peeps, thank you very much for tuning in for this one. Trying out something new with the iOS and the streaming app of everything. Appreciate you sticking with me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for the super chat, Jim, as well. Really do appreciate that extra support, my man. And yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow for Kyogre Raid Hour. There's still time to go and pop a comment over on my Phalanx Raid Day video if you want a chance of perhaps getting the shiny luck for the Orca tomorrow. So yeah, go and visit that video, drop a comment on it, and it'll be smashing. It's kind of like the last couple of days for Kyogre, so looking forward to that one. But I'll try and faff around with the streaming app and everything, but I wish you all the very best of luck with your Dynamax battles, and a very good evening, good day, good morning, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you so much.